Witness R.J. Hart spent 3 hours on the stand here at the Cowlitz County Courthouse. He told the jury that he was on his way to work that night and he feared for his life, so he pulled off the side of the road because Fred Russell's SUV was speeding up on him just seconds before the crash. Russell's attorneys questioned him and suggested that Hart is the real reason for this wreck.
It was going very fast.
R.J. Hart testified he pulled onto the shoulder of the Moscow-Pullman Highway that night to keep from getting run over from behind by Fred Russell's speeding SUV.
And I believed it to be going at least 90 miles an hour.
Hart drew a diagram of what happened next, saying Russell swerved onto the oncoming shoulder and then back into the road several times before colliding with one car and then slamming into a Cadillac that carried 7 WSU students.
And debris was just flying everywhere. Glass shards and metal pieces just flew everywhere.
Hart said he made sure someone called 911 and then he drove off to work in Moscow even before police and firefighters arrived. He said he called dispatch to report witnessing the crash within about 2 hours of getting to work. Russell's attorney, Francisco Duarte, attacked that delay, suggesting Hart waited because he needed time to come up with a story about what happened.
You didn't call the police immediately because you wanted to compute yourself before you made that call, because you felt responsible.
Was that a question?
It was.
No.
Duarte suggested it was Hart, not Russell, that was at fault for the crash, arguing Russell swerved into oncoming traffic to avoid Hart's car on the side of the road.
Basically, by coming back onto the lane, you forced this car to go around you.
That's not what happened.
Hart testified Russell had been speeding and flashing his high beams at him, and he pulled over to get out of his way. Prosecutors questioned Hart about what exactly happened.
It was coming up very, very fast behind me.
Did you stop in the lane of travel?
No.
At the end of his testimony, Hart said he felt like he was the one that was really on trial here. Prosecutors will call state troopers who investigated this crime to the stand tomorrow. Russell's attorneys are expected to say that that investigation was flawed. In Kelso, Washington, Erik, Loney, KXLY4.